Jacksonville, AL. Alaska? Oh wait. Why did I go Alaska? If Gullible was written on the ceiling in middle school, I would have... wait, what's the saying? How does that go? He doesn't really look... you know. Jeff Moon, also known as Chocolate Milk, has undergone terrible human experiments. Gimme Q. Or one. Gimme Q. So hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name's Jessica Layla, and what if I told you the internet is full of mysteries, dark secrets, and lore? I have to turn all the lights back on now. That was a terrible intro. Yeah, so I just need to create some kind of more laid-back, chill content, and I thought it would be fun to explore a new subreddit today. It's been a little bit. Towards the start of this year, we explored Glitch in the Matrix, read some posts. Who gave you permission to do that? Read some posts, you know, did our thing, it was fun, you should go check that out. So today we're going to be exploring the subreddit, Internet Mysteries. Now, Internet Mysteries is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. People use this subreddit to ask questions about things they found on the internet that they find mysterious, and to discuss it, and so on and so forth. And the subreddit itself is very interesting, though very poorly moderated. I believe this was one of the subreddits that originally started posting about Smart Schoolboy 9. We're not going to be talking about that creature. And if you don't know who that is, listen, go watch a video on it, but be warned, it's rough. So all the posts in today's video will be linked down below if you want to go check them out for yourself, as well as the subreddit. So everyone kick back, relax, get cozy, and let's just dive right in with our first post. This comes from the user, a brownie from space, and they posted, "What's going on with the comment section on this Prince song, Creepy as Hell? I love this Prince song, and it's not on streaming. So to YouTube I went. The comment section starts with fellow die-hard Prince enthusiasts such as myself, just them, like, talking about how they love the song. But the comment section is primarily random bot accounts, commenting random streets and locations and stuff. Maybe this isn't an actual mystery, maybe I'm just uneducated on what bots commonly do. But it's like severe spam, and it's creepy. I don't know, maybe this isn't a good mystery, but I definitely have questions, lol. So as you do, I clicked on the link that they linked to, and sure enough, the comment section is filled with a bunch of random accounts posting locations, random names, and addresses. So what I did was I actually clicked on a couple of the accounts and looked at their creation date, because so many of these comments were from around the same time, and it's kind of just like a repeat of the same thing over and over again. Now, I know a little bit ago I watched a video on bots doing something really sneaky and nasty, and they're doing something to get around hidden keywords or to guess people's private information. Now, something tells me this Prince song doesn't have that, but what a lot of bots do is they will try and guess people's hidden keywords, but I feel like maybe there's something on the account that these bots are trying to access, trying to get information over. That's personally my theory. It's actually pretty creepy to see bots just in the wild like that. Not to self-promote, but this kind of brings me to the dead internet theory. I did a full-length video on that a few weeks ago if you want to go and check that out. It's gonna be linked right above, and you can go watch it there. You should watch it. So this next post comes from the user Marshall Marsman. So there's an attached photo, but we should probably read the text first. "My terrifying rabbit hole of 666 Tubbo Rub and the International Corporation of Lost Structures." And the post went as followed. "This was a very unexpected thing for me to have to do tonight, lol. I didn't know where to post this, so I hope that some of y'all will look into this, or find people that will. Though I was very confused at the beginning of this, I think I have found some answers. However, I am not sure if this is an ARG, an alternate reality game, I think is what that stands for. And I still feel the need to share my discoveries with you so maybe you can discover more than I did. So it all started this evening when hands were itching incredibly bad. My mother gave me a vapor rub knockoff called Turbo Rub with 666 on the label. I thought it was a little funny, so I looked up the name hoping that someone on the World Wide Web would have some interesting commentary or inform me about why they named it that. When I looked it up, I only saw slightly similar things by the same brand, but nothing on the exact thing I had. Feeling a bit weirded out, I reverse image searched it to find one result, which was only a picture of it. I then clicked the link associated with it to find a really weird website about something called SPAI, or the Satanic Packaging and Advertising Initiative. This was one article I found on the International Department of Local Anesthesia website. It talked about many departments of an organization called ICOLS that specialized in many different conspiracy-related things. When I looked it up, it took me to a website with an insane amount of emails from or sent to a woman named Suzanne Treaster. The specific email it took me to described a meeting they would have in 2002 with an entire list of department staff and some plans they had for that meeting. It mentions a CD that they planned to play that was an ICOLS album. I only found evidence of this existing on Discogs and a link to the official website. This included things like a breakdown of what it is and the map of each ninth dimensional office they had for every one of their departments. This was a very short recap of the things I found, which happened to be quite spooky to encounter, but I left many details out that helped connect these sites. I may make a later essay about the subject, but I wanted to see if people were interested in looking more into this for me, since there is so much to see. I believe there may have been some weird project that included a collaboration from many artists, but there's still many things that I don't understand about it. Then, VanMac82 commented, Tharp Roberts was a pharmacist for the Monticello Drug Company. He and some others created a cold medicine marketed under the name 666. It was sold as tablets, liquid, and salve. Been around a long time. Appears they're still making it. I believe the website you found is creating a fictional story about legitimate products. Monticello Drug Con has used the 666 label for quite a while on many different products. Yeah, it's just weird I couldn't find the product anywhere, I suppose. And then here's the cold medicine as described, and it's quite literally just basic cold medicine. It relieves in distress and discomforts of colds by its fourfold action. It's expectorant and as a laxative. Why would you want that when you're sick, though? Date made 1947. And then they attached some images of the Turbo Rub. So this is my first time actually looking at the website that they linked to, and it's kind of strange. 2004, 2002, this website genuinely gives kind of bad, spooky vibes, but here's a quick overview. This is the part of the website that I think our original poster was discussing. What the freak is that? And then if you look at the directory, it drops down into this absolutely huge thing. But I ain't gonna click on all these things. I'm on an iPad. They could be giving me a virus for all I know. Really interesting, to look at. It honestly just kind of strikes me as something like maybe conspiracy theorists or artists saw and ran with. There's not really like a solid explanation on this, but that would kind of be the vibe I'm going with. It seems like these images were kind of pulled from various different sources, so who knows? It's weird and it's creepy and it's mysterious and spooky. The devil's number. Don't worry, here on this channel, we're protected by Jesus. Anyways, on to our next post. Now this one was kind of funny. This was posted by Icy Pan. I found this weird TikTok creator, Chocolate Milk 667, that centers his videos around chocolate milk. I have found this interesting TikTok account that posts strange videos just about 2 times a week, honestly trying to look for any signs of a connection but I've had an interesting interaction with the creator that he admitted to the videos having a connection and saying there were experiments on him. Don't know if this is a really huge skit, but he's only posted about 100 videos so far and has barely, if not any, recognition. I found the account of the person that created the chocolate milk account, and honestly his videos are strange too. Any thoughts? Oh, and also apparently if this creator of Jeff Moon, then he played in Pursuit of Happiness. He's an actor. Huh? What is the motivation behind the production of these videos? Do any of these videos on your channel have an underlying meaning, or is just about chocolate milk? Hello there, my good friend! Each of these videos are connected. There's a story here that needs to be told. Jeff Moon, also known as Chocolate Milk, has undergone terrible human experiments. Thank you so much for watching. I feel like this is just someone legitimately posting or rage baiting. People make a lot of weird accounts for attention. I think a lot of people believe that anything can take off if you make something bizarre enough. I genuinely just feel like maybe this is a child, or a really old person, or just someone who's experimenting with the algorithm. I think we've all kind of had that idea in our head, like, what if I created a really bizarre account?
No, we haven't.
No? Just me? Okay. But, this was kind of funny because just imagine... Imagine there's like this huge conspiracy about someone running an account about chocolate milk. This next one comes from the user Cumberfard. This feels like a slur, and I genuinely apologize if this means something. Does anyone know the origin of this photo of a man actively rotting on a couch? Now, before we get into the post, he's not actually, so don't worry, I would never show you anything explicit or violent. I've seen this pic floating around the last few years, and I've always had so many questions. How can someone possibly become such a rotter? Why would anyone take a photo of him like this? Was this one of the guy's better moments? Michael Richards after the incident? Who was that? I don't know. Future me? Look it up. So if this is your uncle or something, please tell me how this photo came to be, as I am equally confused, disgusted, and worried. And then, Cole82 commented, source is 12 years ago. When this was originally posted by a family member, he believed it was his alcoholic uncle, but also attributed it to heroin. Now that's what I'm talking about. Thanks! And then they linked to the original post. Whoever this belongs to, not sure, but it really was from 12 years ago. I was shuffling through old family photos when I came across this. I don't even. They linked to this. Now, we can do a little bit of deduction, you know. I don't know what's happening in this image. He doesn't really look, you know, I mean, he looks a little unwell, but he doesn't look unhappy. Then in the corner, we can see the glass Gatorade container. Gatorade stopped using glass bottles in 1998. So we can estimate it's before the 2000s. Kinda strikes me as like an 80s type of quality, but it looks like something was spilled here and then just never cleaned up. Someone scribbled on the images. Like, it looks like someone spilled stuff all over the couch and then all over the ground and then they just left it, but sometimes film has like this way of making colors darker. So I feel like this image comes across as a little bit more disturbing than it actually is because of that. So this next one comes from Gimmick01. You know what? Here's the username on screen. Went down a creepypasta rabbit hole of the Russian sleep experiment picture. Got bored last night and went down a random rabbit hole about info of the Russian sleep experiment creepypasta photo. Turns out, it's a Halloween prop. I honestly think the creepypasta image was also edited because it looks a little different than this. I remember genuinely believing that was real in middle school. Like a freaking idiot! You know, I've read a couple creepypastas on this channel and that's one I've never read. Maybe we should check that out next. And I remember genuinely believing that it was real. If Gullible was written on the ceiling in middle school, I would have... Wait, what's the saying? How does that go? Anyways, on to the next one. So this next one is kind of disgusting, so viewer be warned. So this one comes from the user Anybrush1326. Okay, another one I have to mark this NSFW. This guy in the early 2000s paid people hourly to be in their septic tank. I know this sounds disgusting and psychopathic, but hey, everyone has their hobby. If anyone out there knows who this guy is, please let me know. And then, in the comments section, I found this image they posted. I pay to enter your septic tank for an hour at a time. $150, Jacksonville, AL. Alaska? Oh, wait. Why did I go Alaska? Some might judge me for this, but it's what I enjoy. I'll pay you $150 an hour to bring my equipment in and gain access to your septic tank. I then have my associate close the tank after I set up my tripod and camera up. Believe it or not, it's a great place to reflect. I choose to not believe that. I'm pretty sure someone talked about someone on TikTok live streams doing this, so I don't know if it's the same person or if this is genuinely just a thing that a very small, minor group of people enjoy doing. It's really, gross. It gives me a bad feeling deep inside. I don't like it. I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it ever was. I don't want to think about it too hard. Okay, and our last one of the night comes from No Signal 1/137. Unexplainable person or thing in an old YouTube video I made 11 years ago. Were you even alive 11 years ago? Last night, me and my friends were looking over my old YouTube channel. We looked at my first video, first person flips on trampoline, and saw something I can't explain. It was someone sitting behind a table cross-legged near my trampoline, the table blocking their face. For starters, I remember being outside alone when I made the video. Cliché, I know, but what I can't explain is a dark protrusion that moves upwards when I pan towards it. The screen turns blue whenever my camera goes in that direction as well. In the photo, it looks like the black protrusion can be the camera quality or make it seem like it's still, so it could be something in the background. If you're skeptical, just watch it. Here's the link. Go to 102 and watch it at normal speed first, then try slowing it down. Pay attention to above where the person's head should be. By far the creepiest real footage I've ever seen of something like this, and it came from a video I made so long ago. Watching it last night made me feel off for the rest of the evening. Let me know what you guys think. Let's check it out.
That was that. Here's called a backbone backflip. What you do for
Christ, I cannot see a single thing you were speaking on. Am I tweaking? Like, I'm not seeing anything.
For the last, I'll try this one and see if I can beat.
Nearly positive as a kid holding up a skateboard, I could tell when going frame by frame. I think you're right. Now I feel stupid for not noticing that. I could have sworn I was outside alone, but that does look like a skateboard, so that must have been it. Yeah, so that's all for today. Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end the video. Now, if you didn't know, let me just say this, just so everybody watching knows. I am having some minor health issues that are kind of impacting my ability to create content, so we're kind of just kicking it back. That's unfortunately how it's gonna have to be until whatever's wrong with me resolves. Basically, back pain, joint pain, hives, no one knows why. Like, you can see it a little bit on my hand. I don't know if this lighting is great for it. My hands are swollen. So we're just trying to keep things simple for now. Yeah, that was our video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry for the lazy video, but I need something. I don't have a lot of energy, so this is what you're gonna be getting. And I also wanted to say that I kind of want to put more spooky stuff on this channel. We have a couple videos, but it doesn't feel like enough. So I want to expand. I just love spooky wooky stuff, but not satanic spooky, you know? Like stuff that makes you go, huh. I don't like dealing with the spiritual realms. Really? So thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you all here next time.